midweek, which means crossroads, which also means it's the middle of the week. The boys all excited today. They've got a carnival, and so I don't know how long they get to do it, but there's all kind of inflatables and stuff going up, so he's pretty excited about that. And I have been asked to speak Friday at the All-A Honor Roll team, and Barrett's made it once this year. Every other time he's been like literally like 1 or 2 points away from making the All-A's. And I asked him this morning, I said, hey, I'm speaking at your school Friday. Are you gonna be there? And he said, I hope so. And I'm afraid he's not. I'm afraid he's gonna be, you know, a point shy or something like that. And that's gonna stink, because I mean, his dad's coming to speak and he's not gonna be able to be in there. Maybe he makes it. And I don't know that I should pray for straight A's, but I'm hoping he makes straight A's, because I'd love for him to be in there when I speak. Got a student that has struggled with depression, severe depression, and while he's a former student now, but while he was in school, he struggled with it, and nobody knew about it. And I talked with him and I said, hey, I might have some kids that are struggling with depression right now, and nobody knows about it. Would you share your story? So he's going to be sharing his story through video tonight, but he will also be there so folks can see him and realize that depression is a real thing, but it doesn't make you untouchable. Men over there running the wire, I guess is what you say. We're getting a big fancy sign out at our new worship center, and there's some men that are over there running the power for it. That's pretty cool, man. And they got a little trenching machine and a couple of folks from our church, and they're just going to town. I'm going to grab a bite of lunch just cause I had to get out of the office. I very looking forward to, very much so, tonight and the video with Hunter. I do have concerns, because I don't want someone that just has a bad day to go, well, I've got depression. So I hope we will be able to talk through some of that. But there's not a doubt in my mind that there are kids in our youth group, there are adults in our church that deal with depression, and it's a real thing. I never understood depression. I always thought, well, if you're thinking that everyone is against you, then that's your thoughts. So if you control your thoughts, then you can get yourself out of depression. But, you know, I've come to realize that there are conditions where you can't tell yourself that everything's okay. You can't make yourself believe that. And it's a dangerous thing. So I'm hoping that this is going to help somebody. We got a link to the video right here, so go check out that video, share it with some friends. I talked with Hunter exclusively about this and said, hey, are you sure you want to put this out there? And he said, yeah, if it helps somebody, I'm fine with it. So maybe this will help somebody. I've got a guy I graduated high school with. He and I were friends in high school, and he is a missionary in Gulu, Africa, and they just recently went back to Africa from stateside. After a certain amount of time, you've got to go on furlough, so they had been back stateside, and I never got a chance to talk to him. It was just, timing was not good, and I just never found the time. And his son graduated from high school and stayed here stateside and is training for the National Guard. And so Myron and his wife and daughter are back in Africa, and got a message a couple of weeks ago that he had gotten sick, and he's got malaria and pneumonia and a bacterial infection, and he's in very, very serious condition. And to me, there's no greater sacrifice than sacrificing for your faith. And that's what Myron and his family are doing. And man, my heart just goes out to them. And when you see this, I hope that you'll just take a moment and pray for the West family. Pretty bad. Tonight is an ice cream kind of night. Boy is beating up that Mrs. Fields cookie and cream ice cream sandwich. I had a Klondike bar. What would I do for a Klondike bar? I would walk in the store and purchase it. You got ice cream all up in your face. You gotta get a shower when you get home. Yeah, we had ice cream. Don't tell Mom. But we also just ran over what, Barrett?
A snake.
Oh, snake! It was a spitting cobra python alligator snake. It was a rattlesnake or a copperhead?
I'm gonna do this so Mom doesn't see the chocolate on my
Good idea. But we killed it. Hopefully. There was a time when you could just slam on your brakes and slide, but now everything's got anti-lock brakes. So, if we didn't kill it, we made it very mad.
over a snake.
We didn't kill it, we made it very angry. What started the whole thing about holding the mayo?
The land shark factory.
Land shark factory. Alright, Jessica left the door open, so we've got bugs everywhere now. Thanks,
Well, I
Sharon.
wasn't the only one. When I went out there a while ago,
Awesome.
y'all left the door open too. Yes, y'all.
No, you're wrong.
Oh,
She
You're a
just...
loser. Oh,
Quit, woman!
I'll get her. You got her right next.
So, I had the opportunity to go tomorrow to a school in the county and speak with a group of students. Me and Justin are getting to do it, and anytime I can do something with Justin, I love that opportunity. And then come back, and tomorrow's our last soccer practice of the season before we start the tournament stuff. And then what else is there? Oh, then Friday, I'm working Friday. Got a wedding Friday night, or wedding rehearsal Friday night. Wedding Saturday after Barrett's soccer match. So it's gonna be a busy weekend. But it's gonna be a good weekend. I hope you've had a good day. I hope that you love God, love people, be better. See you.